What is a uniform distribution? In a uniform distribution, all outcomes have the same probability. In this case, the probability for an outcome can be written as p equals 1 over n. Here, n is the number of possible outcomes. A trick for remembering how this works is to associate the word uniform to uniforms that people wear. Wearing a uniform makes people look the same. For example, soccer teammates all wear the same uniform. So, uniform distribution is all about how each outcome has the same probability of happening. Let's look at some examples to understand this better. Say you have a fair die with 6 faces, numbered 1 through 6. You denote the sample space using an uppercase S. Remember that you find the probability of an event by dividing the number of favorable outcomes by the number of possible outcomes. So, the probability of rolling a 1 is 1 over 6. There is one favorable outcome, 1, and 6 possible outcomes, the numbers 1 through 6. Similarly, the probability of rolling a 2 is also 1/6. Same for rolling a 3, 1/6. In fact, the probability for any of the values, 1 through 6, is equal to 1 over 6. All possible outcomes have the same probability of happening. So, this is a uniform distribution. Now, if you had a fair 20-sided die instead, it's the same pattern. Using the formula p equals 1 over n, where n is equal to 20, you get that each of the 20 outcomes would have a probability of 1 over 20. Let's consider a final example. You have 5 marbles which all have different colors: pink, blue, green, yellow, and purple. You're going to find the probability of picking a given color at random. Because there is just one marble of each color, there is only one favorable outcome for every color. This makes it a uniform probability distribution. There are 5 marbles in total, so the probability of picking a marble of any given color is p equals 1 over 5. Now, say someone added another pink marble to the marbles you had from before. This would make the probability of picking a pink marble different from the others, because there are more pink ones. You can still calculate the probability, but it's not a uniform probability distribution because the pink ones outnumber the others. You'd have to have an additional blue, green, yellow, and purple marble as well as the pink to make it back into a uniform probability distribution, because that way there are an equal amount of each color. In a uniform distribution, all possible outcomes have the same probability. In this case, the probability for an outcome can be written as p equals 1 over n. Here, n is the number of possible outcomes.